Hey guys, Stylosa and CharredFury from unitlost.com, and we have, these are replay, well this is, not our, because it's only one, this is a replay from the Twitch eSports Championship, yeah, that's where it's from. We don't actually know where in the championship this is taken from, at what point in the tournament, because of the way we were given the replays. It's just, you know, here's the replays, do what you want with them, right, fair enough, whatever. So check out Twitch Gaming, so www.twitch-gaming.com, and obviously check out unitlost.com as well. So yeah, this is we're on Zanaga Caverns, and we've got CharredFury in the bottom left position. It's the filthy Zerg lad, and Paul, amazing name. Probably took ages to come up with that one. He's in the top right as a blue Protoss chappy, cheeky chappy.
I'm not feeling the pink on the Zerg. It just looks wrong. It just looks horrid wrong. Look at the blimp.
I quite like the pink on the Terran for some reason. I don't know why, but I would never play as it. But I like the colour. Oh dear. Where is this going? Have I got some kind of like hidden thoughts that are coming to the front of my brain? Oh. Anyway. So not, son. So yeah, probe and drone on a little mission. A mission of expedition to find out just what is exactly going on. Didn't bother to check the tower. I'm not liking that. I always love me a bit of Zanaga tower action. Chrono boosting out the probes, Paul is, and the drone for CharredFury is just dancing around. No, he's just standing there.
Oh, there we go.
Actually, there is no way that drone can possibly stay airborne, because it looks like it's hovering to me. Has he got legs?
I don't think they got legs.
No, hang on, he must have feet. What if it doesn't? There's no way it's flapping its wings, if you can call them wings.
Oh dear me.
What's happened, son?
The probe from Paul got completely binned by the drones from CharredFury.
Bring them all off the line and take them out.
Yeah, nice little surround. Absolutely wrecked him.
Now I don't actually know whether it's worth doing that, because you do take a hit, an income hit, but it's like, yeah.
But on the other hand, it's satisfying, ain't it?
Oh, it is, yeah. You don't want them getting the intel, do you? The intel's key. Game's won or lost, ain't it, based on what you know. Unless you're just lucky and you decide to build 1,000 Marines and send them in. Yeah, I'm a big winner. Go away. I'll teach you a lesson, boy. With the back of my hand. So the Zealot's out for Paul now. He's completed the wall in. I mean, he could go and chase down the drone if he wants. It looks like he's not going to bother, though. Maybe he's going to get out a Stalker and take the Stalker around and slap him. Chrono boosting Wargate. And come on, Stalker. Build a Stalker. Build a Stalker.
Oh, we've got a second gateway, but no Stalker.
Come on, Stalker.
Hey, there we go.
I love it. I knew it was coming. I was watching the minerals up the top and the resources. I thought it's going to come. So CharredFury took his expansion, as you would imagine, because there's a Zerg. If there's a Zerg boy taking his goddamn expansion. As soon as that Stalker gets out, it's going to be good night Vienna. That's quickly becoming my favourite phrase for this little drone. He's going to get smashed with heated particle beam lasers.
Is it going to be good night Vienna for the drone, and the Stalker will be in a commanding position?
He will. The Stalker's gone and shot up the Overlord. He's coming back though. He's like, oh yeah, the drone. I best get the drone, because he's doing my head in. He's basically he's let Captain CharredFury know that there's a ton of gateways down. I mean, really, right? Really, he could have just waited a little bit on the gates and then smacked the drone. But it looks like he's going to do the free gate expand anyway.
Paul's gone for some cheeky gold mineral theft before he took the Zanaga watchtower on the right.
Oh yeah.
I'm loving that. I don't know why, but I'm loving it.
Come on, Paul, shut your Nexus down. Go on, son. You got your Nexus. Loving your work. So yeah, free gate expand off Paul, and we've got the Roach one. It's about to be built for CharredFury. Should be pretty good if we can get some roaches up there pretty fast. Although the warp gates are coming online now. There's no sentries though, so you can't really block the ramp. He's warping in sentries. Tell me they're sentries. Yeah, 2 sentries. Love it.
Oh, the predictions are flying thick and fast.
Could have done warping a little bit earlier, maybe.
Yeah. Got a build up of energy on the Nexus again. Not sure what he's saving that up for. Oh, there he goes. He got rid of it.
What did he drop it on? Drop it on the warp gates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
A couple of Zerglings going up to explore for CharredFury.
CharredFury's Overlord's working his way back into Paul's base as well, so it looks like he should be able to get straight over the base and see what's going on. The Zerglings are probably going to make their way to the expansion before the Overlord gets any intel though.
He stopped the Stalkers, but I think the Overlord's going to see pretty much everything before he gets killed.
Yeah, the Zerglings have detected the expansion. He knows the expansion's coming. The layer's almost finished as well for CharredFury. His roach one's down, although he has he built any roaches? I don't think he has. He's playing a bit risky. That's the Hydralisk den about to get down. So he's got he'll have the capability to produce roaches or Hydralisks, but it seems there's a proxy pylon dropped down at bottom by Paul. I mean, doesn't even have any units on the field? Does he? Combat units? He has 2 Zerglings.
He does seem to have waited a long time. I mean, he's got 3 roaches on the way now, but
this could be quite a good push then by Paul if he gets down there. And actually, I remember watching one of the recent Day 9 casts, and he was blabbing on about the fact people, why don't you use these early units from the warp gate? Why don't you take them out and attack? What's the point of defending with them? You know, instead of being in a mindset of defense, attack. Attack is the best form of defense, son. Looks like he's heard me anyway. He's going in, boss. He's going to go and sort out these couple of roaches getting battered by roaches. That Overlord's going to get killed. That Zerglin, though, oh, he's just been bitten.
It's bad times. It's bad times all round.
So CharredFury really is suffering from basically a lack of units here. I mean, he's got 5 roaches with just in production. They've obviously just popped out somewhere. Yeah, they're moving back down to the expansion, but Paul is in a commanding position, boss. He needs to get his ass in there and attack before that spine crawler gets in online, built before its gestation period ends. Oh,
I think he's going to take it out before it gets even clear. Yeah, there we go. He's cancelled them and moved the drones back, which is good. But
it's good, but I mean, he does have a big problem here. Nice force fields there. Make the roaches run that little bit more so he can cut them down. I mean, the drones will fall off the line. It's kind of dodgy. He's losing overlords. It's definitely not good for CharredFury.
He's got 10 roaches in production though, which is going to be quite a big boost to this army.
He's going to lose his evolution chamber as well.
Oh,
I mean, he should be able to push this off. I think he'll be able to defend this CharredFury. Nice force field. Could have been a little bit earlier to stop the other roaches getting down. But I mean, he's lost his expansion. CharredFury has. It could do with taking out that evolution chamber as well.
It's not looking good. I mean, he did have an opportunity there with the roaches, but as you say, the force field cut them off.
He should force field the ramp again. He's got enough energy to do it. Has he? Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
see, a little bit late there. He could have force fielded off the ramp and he would have been a lot more effective. So he's going to lose. He's losing units needlessly, but really he's done a ton of damage to CharredFury. I mean, the expansion's been completely locked down. I mean, meanwhile, Paul, he could have maybe done a little bit better on his macro. But, you know, who am I to quote on him? You know, hate on the guy for not being good at macro. Good lord.
He's doing the damage, and that's all that matters, ain't it?
The question is, what is CharredFury going to do to this? It looks like he's sticking down spine crawlers, and I think he's a little bit lost. He's just going for more roaches. I mean, really, at this point, really, just GG. What do you reckon? I mean, it's inevitable what's going to happen here by some kind of miracle.
I think there's not really much you can do to push it back. He's putting a spire down, but by the time he gets that down and any units come out of it, there are going to be stalkers and zealots in his base, and there's not going to be much you can do about it. The 2 spine crawlers are down, but I don't think they're going to make much of a difference.
Paul's chrono boosting out Blink. I was going to say Blink now anyway for the stalkers, so the stalkers will be able to just completely bypass them, jump straight into the mineral line, and it'll be bad times. Although he hasn't got any observers down, so he could do with one of them. He's got the robotics facility down anyway. I don't think he has. So he's just operating off pure gateway units. Well, again, it shows you the power of the gateway units.
This is going to go badly for CharredFury. He's got quite a few roaches on the go. He's got 11, but there are 12 stalkers, 6 zealots. He's just not got the army to hold this off.
It looks like CharredFury's putting all his money in the bank, or well, he's banking on the spire completing, and then he's just pumping out Mutalisks and hoping that he can do a ton of economic damage back to Paul and somehow hold his ramp, but I don't really think he's going to be able to. I think if he just attack moves up there now to kill Paul, he'll be able to take CharredFury. Random force field at the back of it.
A lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He could have done with a couple more, maybe that would have made a bit more of a difference.
Yeah. I don't know, I mean, really, he'd lost the game from the point when he lost the expansion. He didn't have enough units out on the field, really, for me, and Paul just basically, effectively four-gated him to a point.
It was risky, that. I mean, he's got quite a few mutas on the way, but they're not really going to do enough at this stage, and even if he did clean this up,
well, 10
Paul's
mutas
got such a...
10 mutas are going to be quite... I mean, Paul does have the weapons upgrade as well, so they are chewing even through the Mutalisk, but more Stalkers coming in. It's going to kill all the Mutalisks. It's good night, Vienna. So check out unitlost.com, subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, the game has ended. Check out unitlost.com, subscribe to the channel, and check out Twitch Gaming as well. I'll chuck a link in the bottom, and catch you next time, people.